School finals. The two teams participating today are Vincent Massey and Glenlawn. Vincent Massey so far in the playoffs have a total of 26 points. Glenlawn so far undefeated in the whole season with the closest gap for their loss, a 4-point gap. Glenlawn has a total of 38 points in the playoffs so far. Glenlawn's top scorer, Anna McConnell, has a total of 47 points in 7 games versus Vincent Massey's top scorer, Kristen Dooley, who has 22. This is sure to be an interesting match. I'm going to throw it upstairs to our play-by-play in color, Brian Cameron and Monique Ditter.
Their pivot was outstanding in that last game. She's also made All-Star. She moves it very well and sets pretty good blocks from what I can remember. This goalie here is an actual Emerson Kidd. That's Trevor Kidd's daughter. That's going to be their Calgary Flames, Trevor Kidd.
Yep, playing for Glenlawn?
Playing for Glenlawn, yeah.
We're live? Okay. Well, good evening, folks. We just got told that we're live, and we want to welcome you to tonight's broadcast of the Winnipeg High School Team Handball League High School Championships from Red River College between Glenlawn Lions and the Vincent Massey Trojans. My name is Brian Cameron, and I'm with the Riel LRSD TV broadcast. I thank Monique Ditter for joining me tonight as we bring you your play-by-play in color of what we're anticipating to be a very exciting match between Vincent Massey and Glenlawn.
Myself today, I can see Glenlawn Lions being a very good fast-breaking team. A lot of girls like to run on that team. I think if we're going to have a chance at Massey, we got to beat them in phase 1 and 2. As for Massey, they're going to be very strong in phase 3 and 4 when they're set up already in movement. We also have our goalie over here for Glenlawn. She is Emerson Kidd, goalkeeper for Glenlawn. And she's the daughter of Trevor Kidd, NHLer Trevor Kidd. And this goalie here is Leah Mitchell, and she's a very, very strong goalie. She's very good up high with her hands.
So Vincent Massey has the ball to begin the first half, and we'll take the first offense in tonight's game.
That would be Glenlawn.
Sorry, that's what I said, Glenlawn?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
And that's Amber, our pivot for Glenlawn. Going to start the
And so they've changed it again. I noticed that they've got 25 minutes up on the clock, but we were told 30 minutes.
Okay, yeah, they've got 25 minutes. That's what I had thought.
Okay, so change that, guys. That'll be 25 minutes, not 30, as we were just told. So, and we are off. And we look into the corner, and as Glenlawn starts on their first offense. And they will circulate the ball and take a look and see it again. And it's thrown away and picked up by number 18, who will double dribble the ball and have the first turnover of the game. It's thrown into the corner and looks for the first shot, but off the goalie Mitchell, who will take it. And we have our first warning of the game to number 3 from Vincent Massey. That would be Genevieve Houghton.
That was a wonderful heads-up play by Abby Dick, number 2 for Glenlawn, who quickly ran to the spot where the free throw should have been taken and passed it off to Jazzy, number 13 on the wing. And here we have Anna McConnell with the penalty shot.
Taking and scores for our first goal to open up the scoring tonight. So Glenlawn takes the first goal and open up the lead 1-0. So on that one, yeah, a penalty shot was also awarded on that first goal, but it sets the tone for the game. And on the first offense, Glenlawn opens up the scoring. So
yeah, that's great, and then good job on the goalie. She almost had a piece of it, so good job bringing her foot up. Just about had it. Had she gone with the hand, she might have had a chance to block that with her hand as well.
So Vincent Massey tries to throw it in the corner to Houghton, but she wasn't quite ready for it and lets it go, and that's a turnover. So Glenlawn will take the ball on offense again through the hands of number 9 from Glenlawn. That would be
number 9 would be Amber. Sorry, Danny Earl is the center back. And I didn't see that goal. I missed that one.
We're going to also apologize ahead of time, just in case, folks, that we do have our list in front of us, and we do try to make sure we pronounce names properly, but we may make a mistake from time to time. We apologize for that to the kids ahead of time.
We also have a big blue curtain on our right side here that we're missing this right wing here. So, yeah.
So Glenlawn, Vincent Massey this time takes a little bit more time to get the ball around, get everybody involved. He goes inside and throws it through the crossing the line on the throw, so it's a turnover, and Glenlawn will take the ball, and Kidd will take it and throw it up to Earl.
That was a good effort by number 8, Lee.
So Mitchell will take it, look for something, nothing there, so throws it back out again, and it'll be settled down at the top.
Set now. Here we go. Pin.
So throw. Trying to make something happen and throw it away, so Vincent Massey will take it on the turnover. Look down the left side. So taken by Vanessa 3, who throw it back and nothing there, so it's back out to Vanessa Lee. And by number 10, Kristen Dooley, who led the Vincent Massey Trojans in scoring this year. Throw in the corner and nothing. Easily handled by Kidd.
Good job, Emerson.
Score remains at 2-0 for Glenlawn, who has possession. Attacks in the middle, but covered on the play. They're going to call a travel. It's a turnover, and Vincent Massey will take over.
I think they might have called that a charge. I think I saw this. I'm not too sure on that.
Lee has the ball and gives it to Dooley, who will look to see if she can make something happen inside. Nothing. So we'll reset to Lee. Into the corner and back out again. Just attack, nothing there, and throws it across. We have Glenlawn is playing a defender out to cover Dooley closely, and I can see why she's a threat, scoring 22 goals for Vincent Massey this year.
She definitely is a threat, and I think they have to watch her closely and try to meet her up at the 9 defensively.
Thrown in the corner there. I believe the ball was over the line, so that's a turnover, and Vincent Massey will take the ball. Still looking for their first goal tonight. Dooley has the ball and looks to her right side. The driving inside is number 20. The turnover on the play, and so that's number 20, Jory Trail. Dooley looks to Lee and into the corner to number 4. Across and picked off on the play. Nobody between her and the goal. We'll score the third goal for Glenlawn, putting them up 3-0. Vincent Massey still yet to score. Abigail Dick scores her first goal of the evening.
That was a great kickoff.
So Vincent Massey calls a timeout to gather themselves and get themselves ready. So with 19:58 left in the first half, Glenlawn is up 3-0, and I don't think we were expecting this.
This early, no, I was not. I think maybe the nerves come into play right at the start here. Glenlawn is ranked number 1. They haven't lost a game all year. That could be Massey going in with a little jittery. We saw in that semifinal last week, they played the game versus FRC to come here. In fact, they won with a very exciting game at 16-15. So I think that maybe they thought coming in that this is going to be a tough one, and sure enough, they look a little nervous out there. They just have to settle it down and move the ball around and do what they know how to do. As for Glenlawn, Glenlawn came into this final with a win over Collège de Riel, 20-13.
And the Vincent Massey Trojans beat the Fort Richmond Centurions at Fort Richmond, by the way, but only finishing with a record of 4-4 this year, so it was quite the upset.
Right, it was. FRC were ranked number 2, and Massey was ranked number 6. So there you have it.
So go back into play again. Dooley will throw off to Lee, looking into the corner.
Fallon Mitchell is up high playing a deny on number 10, Kristen Dooley, trying to take her out of the play.
And Dooley's actually dropped onto the line, so they're playing a 4-2. Throws inside, clear shot. Unfortunately over the line was number 7, Olivia Andrews.
It was a great catch by...
Good effort by Olivia Andrews to catch and pull the ball in, but unfortunately over the line. So into the corner, but we're going to say out of bounds, and so that will be a goalie ball. So here we go with 19:15 left in the first half, and Vincent Massey is still looking for their first goal. Lee takes the ball and looks inside, nothing there. Looking up and coming out was number 15.
That should be almost a 2-minute penalty. She gave it away and did not put the ball down right away, preventing a fast break for Glenlawn. They let that one go down. Oh,
goes inside of the pivot, but right at the feet.
Giving them the free throw.
Goes up and over top, but caught on the play and brought down by Lee. So number 4 from Vincent Massey, Fallon Mitchell, trying to go over top, but defended well. Thrown in easily handled by the goalie, who will throw it down the field, looking for a fast break, and picked up on the floor, but they're going to call a push on the play, so that will come back to a free throw for number 4 from Vincent Massey, Jenna Mitchell-Dewick. So Dewey throws to Lee, and nothing in the corner, so, was picked up in the play, and just over the head, that's a turnover, and Glenlawn will take the ball.
Let's see, push it up. I missed what happened. I was looking down at my roster here. There's Dana Gobert in for...
Looked inside, but through the hands of the intended player, number 13, Jazzy Ditter. And right off the head.
For Jenna Mitchell-Dewick. Nice try.
And she's laughing about it as she comes down the court. So across, and Danny tries to catch the offside of the net, and
that's a nice try by Danny. One thing that I will stress is your center backs are there to be playmakers and not necessarily the shooters. I'd like to see her stay low, stay to the ground, attack, and feed to someone on the move.
So Lee has subbed out of the game, and in his numbers, thrown inside
number 7
to the pivot, number 7, Olivia Andrews, but handled by the goalie Kidd.
Great save by Emerson Kidd. Speaking of which, I'm not sure if you guys caught this at the beginning of the game, but Emerson Kidd is the daughter of NHLer...
Former NHL goalie Trevor Kidd. Thrown at the feet of...
Amber, number 8 for Glenlawn. We have to make sure of our passes.
Amber Young. So looking into the corner, number 5 who looks for something and throws it back out again. And number 15 for Massey goes up and handled by Kidd, who looks down the court, but nothing there, so will be brought up the floor.
That's a good effort. However, you got to be careful of taking those jump shots when you take yourself out of the picture by going too deep into the corner.
So in at pivot for Glenlawn now is number 12, Lana Shippett. Thrown away, and it will go almost back to half.
Yeah, Lana is actually off at center back, and we've got Amber still in there at pivot.
Mishandled on the play by number 14, Dana Gobert. So turnover to Vincent Massey, who will try to get their first goal with 15:33 left in the first half. Lee is back in the game, substituting out.
Massive hole behind Lana, playing up so high defensively.
So throwing down the court, looking for number 17, but through her hands and handled by the goalie, who will look and try to push it up the floor. Taken by number 3 from Vincent Massey. Look in the middle. Corner for number 3, who will go up and handled by Kidd. Through the hands of number 4, but she catches it just before it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, attack before you feed. That was a good one.
Looks inside, but close the good defense to close up the gap. Turnover.
A great close at 2. Good.
So handled by Ditter.
Partner work.
Looking inside, but not well defended. No, they're going to call inside, and well defended by Vincent Massey, by number 18 from Vincent Massey, and that would be Debbie Kiasi. Almost picked off on the play by number 13, Ditter. Good anticipation, but knocked out of bounds, so it will remain Vincent Massey ball.
So here we have Fallon Mitchell up again at the top, taking out the center back, trying to disrupt the flow.
Inside to Lee, who's looking for something, and 20 will go in. Oh, they're going to call over the line. So a little bit of luck on Glenlawn's side there, because that was a good play to get inside.
And that was a nice bounce shot. That was a great effort by Massey.
So number 4 from Fallon Mitchell's back in the game. In the corner to Ditter, who will try to bring it out. Nothing there. And they will reset. Looks in the corner to number 17, who will be handled by the goalie from Vincent Massey, Liam Mitchell.
It's very hard to see that.
Yeah.
The line's a light gray color.
Looks inside there and throws inside. Good pass inside, but handled by Mitchell, who's looking down the floor, but nobody to throw to, so Vincent Massey will set up on an offense. Throws into the corner and through the hands of the intended player, number 4, Mitchell Duick.
A lot of turnovers, so early in the game here already, they've got to try to take their time a little more and make sure of that good pass.
So held on the play, turnover and given back. Danny Earl continues to generally run the offense from center for Glenlawn. Gives everybody a touch, looking around and thrown inside, but handled by Mitchell. Picked up by Ditter, who will get the ball, but over the 6-meter line, so turnover, and Vincent Massey will get the ball. To Lee and then Dooley, and she's going to look to see if she can get something going here. Get Vincent Massey's first goal. Turn inside and go inside to score. Handled by Kidd. Glenlawn looks to set up another offense and score their 4th goal. Little weave happening here. Attacks the middle and touched the play a little bit, handled by Mitchell. Good defense.
Oh, look at 18 on the fast break. Okay, Danny got back there nicely.
So,
good job.
Monique, we saw 3 relatively quick goals from Glenlawn, and we really haven't seen much since.
No, that's correct. Few turnarounds, that's a great interception.
Yeah. So
all the way
off on the play.
Solo. She's got Abby Dick.
2-on-1 going here. She would take the ball and shoot and score.
And McConnell with a nice bounce shot.
And that was all her, because she took it down on her own end and ran it down the floor and scored. So that makes it 4-0 with a minute 12 left in the first half. And we have 2 more substitutions in for Vincent Massey. Cuts inside and looks to shoot and scores. And Vincent Massey opens up their first goal by number 20, Jory Trail. Good cut inside, found a gap, and was able to open up the scoring for Vincent Massey. And let's see if they can get themselves going now. Looking inside, a bit of a weave.
Nope, bring it out, nice try. Over top, she can't throw it. She can't shoot over top. It's a good effort, but like I said, she should look at making the plays of 6-meter jumping shots or looking to feed the players on the move.
So handling the play by Mitchell. And Lee this time will look inside and drops the ball, but they're going to give it back to her on contact. So Vincent Massey will retain possession of the ball with the score 4-1. Just over 10 minutes left in the first half. Dewey looks to score, and you can see that number 20 there was actually well inside the 6-meter line, but they're going to call contact first. So it will remain Vincent Massey ball. Lee will go and look for something there and thrown outside to number 3, who will shoot again and has a clean shot. Recovered on the play by Dooley, who will shoot it, but just misses the far side of the net.
That was a nice open net for her. Unfortunately, she sometimes you get a little excited
But great effort to recover the rebound.
Absolutely, and Emerson kind of cut off the angle as well. So
looks inside. Number 9, Danny Earl looks inside and had actually positioned, but right at the feet and wasn't expecting it, I think. And so turnover to Vincent Massey, who will look to get their second goal. Dooley looks to Lee. Throws it inside.
Oh, that was a great
toss
pass.
Inside.
That was a great look away over the shoulder, Kareem.
To number 18,
Pass to the
Kiasi,
pivot.
and she unfortunately again throws it just over top of the net. I mean, Vincent Massey's actually been able to make some things happen and just haven't been able to finish, Monique.
That's right. They're actually showing very well offensively.
Turns inside and
there's a great effort. Great
good
effort.
turn
by
inside to get the shot there by
Amber, number 8.
Amber Young. Good turn and to give herself a shot.
They got to close.
Number 18 and blocked on the play. Thrown down the floor to Ditter, who will find some room and push it down the floor.
That was great defensive play by number, I believe that was 10, Kristen Dooley.
Just under 8 minutes left in the first half. Going into the corner. Inside to Ditter, who will be contact and will have a 7-meter. Good movement inside by Ditter to get that opportunity for a shot. So the free 7-meter shot will be taken by number 17, Anna McConnell, her leading scorer from this year, who had 47 goals, Monique.
Yes.
Oh, nice stop by Mitchell, but the recovery comes right back to...
Another 7.
And we'll draw another 7-meter shot.
That was great rebound by Anna McConnell.
Held on the play by number 7 from Vincent Massey, Olivia Andrews. So this time Ditter will take the shot.
That's the first time we'll see her go in and shoot a penalty shot all year.
They're getting handled by Mitchell, who has handled those very well, but it's off Mitchell, and so therefore a turnover back to Glenlawn.
Anna has been the penalty shooter all year long. It's been one penalty shooter, so nobody
Throws
else.
it inside, but...
Oh, nice try.
Oh, over the line, so turnover.
That was a great pass by Danny over to number 10 for Glenlawn.
So Lee will throw it down the field.
It was a great
Shot
save
inside
by Emerson.
Yeah. Kid is playing really well. The score is 4-1 with just under 6.5 minutes left. Glenn looks in. Titter would take the score and puts up Glenlawn up to score 5-1. And you can tell she's excited, Monique.
Oh. Yeah. She's on the board now.
Number 20, Vincent would take an attack, but is held on the play, so turnover. Lee, who look inside and throws it over top for Dooley, but through her hands, and she was open for the shot. And
not sure what the call was there.
Might have been a bit of interference, I guess. Dooley takes a shot and tries to push inside and gets some room and scores! Makes it 5-2 for Vincent Massey.
I liked how she took her body to the left and she returned the shot on the right. That's well done there by Kristen Dooley.
Inside is McConnell, who will find some room and score right back and restore the 4-goal lead for Glenlawn with 5 minutes left in the first half.
Always nice to have that lefty coming across the court like that. Makes it a little more difficult for the goalie.
So Lee is looking for something there and nothing, so she throws to Dooley, who will try to find something in the middle and nothing, and throws it back to Lee, who finds a bit of space.
Great save by Emerson.
Kidd. So brought up the floor by number 9 from Glenlawn, Danny Earl, who has set up the offense and get things started again. And looking inside is McConnell, who would throw it inside. Nothing there. Set up again. Looks in back into the middle. Throws inside,
Great
and opens a
pass.
pivot.
Oh, nice
just
try.
on the left side of the post, and I'll tell you, did have the goalie Mitchell moving to the right.
Tessa Carlin might have put that one away had she jumped in a little more forward towards the net. That was a great effort. Both Tessa Carlin, number
held
66.
on the play. And, that's a turnover. So Trail was held on the play, and so Vincent Massey will continue to hold on to the ball.
Number 66 for Glenlawn and Emerson Kidd. So Tessa Carlin and Emerson Kidd are committed to...
A little bit of a weave looking inside and
here we
finds
go.
in the middle and scores, making it 6-3. Scored on the play by Olivia Andrews, and she's had her chances today, and she definitely deserves one.
Absolutely. We've got to start respecting that and start closing that hole and not trying to play defensively one-on-one, which is what Glenlawn tend to do all year. But good teams will know how to fight that one player, and if that next player beside her isn't there ready to close, she can definitely get in and score.
Got it, and McConnell makes a move and dumps it inside, but held in the play. So Glenlawn will retain possession of the ball. Throws it inside, but pushed on the play.
Pushed on the play, yeah. Pushed from
looking
behind.
For number 66.
I'm surprised that wasn't a 2-minute, but maybe next time, if that happens again, they might call her on 2.
Looking for Tessa Carlin, who plays goal apparently.
Yes, she does. Yep.
Into the corner to Ditter, who brings it back out, looks for something. Danny to McConnell. McConnell will try to look for something. Great shot.
Nice try.
Handled well by Mitchell.
She's very good with her hands from outside shots, from out far. She can stop those upper corner shots.
So Glenlawn is going to play a one-on-one for.
Oh, nice save by Emerson.
Trying to take her out of the play.
That was a great save. Bent over, low, big hand on that ball. Good job, Emerson. Here we have Danny bringing up the play now. Let's see how she does here.
Danny looks inside, but through the hands of the intended player. So picked up by Mitchell.
You saw that ball roll in there. As an offensive player or defensive player, you cannot pick up the ball. That is strictly a goalie ball if it's rolling in the
Cassie
goal
throws
area.
inside to Olivia, but she's well over the 6-meter line.
Good save by Emerson once again.
Yeah, good eyes by Cassie to look for finding Olivia Andrews on the inside, but unfortunately over the 6-meter line.
Well,
somebody called a 2-minute there. I didn't see that. Who's taking it?
I think that would be Massey because we have possession of the ball, so I'm guessing that'll be Massey. Typically, unless we're down and we need to score quickly, then however, it could be Glenlawn because they have not taken their first time out.
That's
and I don't
true.
think you can cross over into the second half, Brian.
So far, what we saw 3 quick goals from Glenlawn right off the bat, and it's really kind of settled down since then. It's ever since then. When you look at the score, it's actually tied.
That's right.
You know, it's 6-3, and so Massey has matched them. And, you know, they sort of got to continue to try to chip away at Glenlawn to get themselves back into having contention to win this game. And then, of course, we've seen Glenlawn now as they've got one of their defenders playing one-on-one with Dooley to try and take her out of the game and take that flow away from Vincent Massey to try to keep some of that ball movement down.
Yes, and that's great on them for them to see that because Massey does move the ball very well. If we just let them, if we don't break up the play with either taking a man out completely or having a chase between the 3 backs, they will move that ball around quite successfully as we've seen in that semifinal versus FRC. So they are shutting them down that way. That's nice to see. I'd also like to see Glenlawn play a little more honest. They're stepping off the line quite a bit. Yeah, that would be good to see. So also coming up on Thursday, we have the Women's All-Star Game, and we have 2 teams
Team red and team blue.
And team blue is Glenlawn's Danny Earl, Fallon Mitchell, Amber Young, Anna McConnell, and Jazzy Ditter. And for team red, from Vincent Massey, they will be represented by Vanessa Lee, Leah Mitchell, Olivia Andrews, Kristen Dooley, and Jenna Mitchell-Dewitt. So again, that game is on Thursday at Glenlawn Collegiate at 6 p.m.
So back to live action and through the hands of the attendant and up to Olivia Andrews, who's looking for something and shot. Off the hands of Kid and scored. It makes the score 6-4.
That was a great run by Massey. Great hustle from Jazzy. Was down at the wing, getting all the way back to try and block it.
So you got to know Kid wants that one back.
She definitely would. Oh, that's closing nicely at 2 on the defense.
Looking pretty aggressively with McConnell trying to make something happen there, and she's actually playing on the wing right now.
Yes, she plays on the wing.
Cutting inside number 12, but mishandling the ball and throwing it back out to Danny.
Seconds left here. And Glenlawn pull another goal off before the half.
They're going to have to have a quick shot, and they're looking to see if Ditter can make something happen. And it goes right through the goalie's crease, so that'll be goalie's ball. And with about 4 seconds left, and here we go. So the first half is over, and we've had a pretty good comeback from Vincent Massey, who are down by 2. And after Glenlawn opened up with a 3-0 score, Vincent Massey has slowly but surely chipped back and got themselves back into the game again.
Yes, they have. It's making it for a much more exciting game. The girls are playing much harder, both Glenlawn and for Massey. And so I'd like to see this. Here we go with some replays.
So we have a few highlights that we're going to show you before the half.
It's a great foul shot by Anna McConnell. Fast break and just coming all the way down, almost trying to get a pass shot on that, or a block on that shot. It's good effort.
So the goalies have been a big factor in the first half so far, and they've really had an impact on the score of the game. When you think about it, we've played in a lot of handball games a long time ago, but to have a score at only 6-4, whether it be a girls or guys game, is actually fairly unusual, especially a championship game.
Absolutely. They are both playing very well. I'm impressed with both Emerson Kidd and Leah Mitchell. Actually, Leah Mitchell, I believe, has made the All-Star game. Yes, she has. She's very good with her hands. Emerson is playing an outstanding game today as well. So she's very tall, and she's actually a soccer player, not a goalie, however. Her, like I said, those two, 66 and Emerson. So Tessa Carlin and Emerson will be heading to UTEP in the fall of 2019. For soccer, Div 1.
Okay, folks, we're going to step away for about 3 minutes here, and we'll be back in just a few minutes to take up the second half. We thank you for joining us on LRSD TV's presentation of the Winnipeg High School Team Handball Championships at Red River College between Vincent Massey and Glenlawn, and we look forward to an exciting second half. Thank you.
Welcome to ATC's broadcast media program. The main lab has 24 high-end Dell PCs with i7 processors. Each station is equipped with a 4K ultra-high-definition monitor and the full Adobe Creative Suite. Next door is our radio station, LRSD Radio. The room is divided into 2 main areas. The on-air section, equipped with professional radio gear, including the DJB on-air radio software. The second part of the room is dedicated to voice tracking and programming of the radio shows. Next, we find the broadcast studio. The room is equipped with 2 green screens, full LED lighting, plus a variety of professional cameras and microphones. Next to this room is the control room. Here the students will direct, switch, implement graphics for the shows, and prepare for real-life broadcasting scenarios by creating productions. The room includes a NewTek TriCaster switcher, professional digital audio board, intercom system, graphics station, and video playback system. All of this equipment will be used by the students for live off-campus broadcast coverage, where they will acquire a real-life working experience.
Do you want a rewarding career where the work is varied and there's never a dull moment? Imagine yourself using the latest diagnostic scan tools, repair computer software, and the newest tools and equipment while learning to diagnose and repair vehicles. ATC's Automotive Technology Program is your first step.
Students at ATC learn the various systems on a vehicle. They learn fundamentals of braking systems, steering and suspension, drive lines, and we do that in theory in classroom. We do that in lab, which is a more controlled environment where we can capture this concept and then put it on the facility is equipped with the latest in diagnostic software and tools and equipment in the shop are similar to what you find in industry.
Okay, welcome back, folks, as we come back to the second half of the Winnipeg High School Team Handball Federation's High School Championship between the Vincent Massey Trojans and the Glenlawn Lions, with Glenlawn up 6-2. And going inside and being held on the play, and they'll give him a goal. Give the goal to number 18, Kiasi. Good move and good work, and that will bring Vincent Massey to within 1 goal of Glenlawn, and a warning on the play also for the hold. Danny Earl into the corner and looking for Ditter, who will take it and bring it back out again. Danny looks inside and throws inside and finding something through the hands of the intended player, and that's a turnover on the inside to the goalie. So Vincent Massey has an opportunity now to tie the game, and Glenlawn will continue to play a player directly on Dooley to try to take her out of the game. Thrown through the hands, and it's a turnover. So right off the bat, it works, Monique. Danny Earl throws it inside and just about through the legs of to McConnell, who just about scores through the legs of Mitchell, but she handles it, and Vincent Massey gets the ball back, and again an opportunity to tie the game. So Kiasi handles the ball, but she's held on defense, so playing very aggressive right off the bat, and could be making some happens, and may need that if they're going to cover Dooley one-on-one. So Dooley takes the ball and goes up and shoots, and right into the hands of Kidd, who will look down the floor, but nobody runs. So bringing up the floor now is Abigail Dick to Danny Earl. In the corner to McConnell, who looked this time being over the line, but actually had scored on Mitchell. So a break for Vincent Massey, who is down by 1 goal, has an opportunity once again to tie the game. Trying to throw inside to Andrews, they're picked up by Jazzy Ditter, but they're going to call that on a push. So free throw back to Vincent Massey. Dooley finds a room in the middle and goes and scores! And Vincent Massey has tied the game. And we have a 2-minute penalty on number 4 from Glenlawn. First penalty of the game from Fallon Mitchell. Glenlawn has to play 1 man down for the next 2 minutes. in the corner to McConnell, who looks, and there is a bit of room, but held off, and Yanni will go up and score on just misses the top right-hand corner of the goal. So Vincent Massey looks to see if they can get ahead in the game. Picked up on the play by number 4, but she will hit the side of the net, but I think she was over the line anyway. So Glenlawn will continue to try to kill this penalty, but at the same time score. So held on the play and by Dooley. In the corner. Goes inside and scores. Anna McConnell, nice move to the inside and scores. And now we have a 2-minute penalty on Lee from Vincent Massey. So it's 5-on-5 for a short period of time. And Dooley will go up and look to score and just missed the side. Good save by Kidd. So McConnell will bring the fall, and the substitute out is number 9. Corey McConnell continues to control the ball, throws inside to number 8, but handling the ball by Mitchell, who will look down the floor, but just not open enough was number 4, Mitchell Duick. Cassie is then held on the play. She's been able to find a bit of room in the side there, but yeah. Dooley has the ball, but nothing, is forced to throw it back out again. Looks, and she will this time throw it back, and they're going to call on a push-off. So Glenlawn will take over the ball and looks into the corner for McConnell. There's a bit of room for her. Held, no play, and this time Mitchell looks down the floor and just overhead of the intended player, number 4 from Vincent Massey. Mitchell Duick again. Glenlawn up 7-6, 19-11 left in the second half. And McConnell goes in, and this time is held. Draws a 7 on this thing, number 15 from Vincent Massey. And I need you to help me out a bit here because I don't seem to have her on my list. Yeah. So McConnell will take the penalty shot. And it's handled by Mitchell, but right back to McConnell, who'll get the ball, and right back again. Draws another 7-meter shot. So handling the play again, Mitchell has played very well on the penalty shots. So handled easily on the play by Kidd as number 15 looks for something in the middle. Jazzy Ditter finds some room on the opposite side. Nice moves. That gives Glenlawn another 2-goal lead with 17:49 left in the second half. And Dooley is going to step off and take a sub for Lee, who will come back into the game after that penalty. So inside, looks inside, handled by Kidd, and the ball goes out and it's taken by McConnell. Great save by Kidd. Fallon Mitchell looking for something and held on the play, so Glenlawn will retain possession. Looks into the corner for Ditter again. Brings it back out. Shippett looks inside. held on the play, so Glenlawn will hold on to the ball, but not enough to draw a penalty. So free throw for Glenlawn. Thrown away on the play by number 4 from Glenlawn, Fallon Mitchell. Vincent Massey will take over, and they continue to hound Lee, this time Lee instead of Dooley, because Dooley's not on the floor. Cassie takes and pushes inside, but nothing there. She's actually being also defended fairly well by the Glenlawn defender. So they backed off on the defense, Monique, and they're actually playing a regular defense. Nothing there, thrown inside, so they will hold it off and set it up. To ship it, who will give it back to Earl. Thrown at the feet of Ditter, but there was a push there, so Glenlawn will take possession. They got passive play, and the shot gets away. Passive play was the indication from the referee, so they were looking for something pretty quickly. So Lee will take the ball and push it down the floor and look for something inside. Nothing there. Shot on the play by Jory Trail. Good opportunity for a shot, but handled well by Kidd. So Danny Earl and Shippett will control of the middle. McConnell works from the corner, makes a move on the inside, has a shot again, and handled well by Mitchell. Right out rebound, picked up by sorry, I'm missing the number, Amber Young, so penalty throw is given, and it will be taken by McConnell again. And we'll see if Mitchell can hold it off again. And taken again, and she's done very well on those penalty shots. So Dooley's back on the floor. And this time again, number 20, Jory Trails, looking to make something happen. Turned over and brought back up the floor by Glenlawn, who are looking inside. McConnell makes a move inside, and a great save by Mitchell. She's done very well, helping keep Vincent Massey in the game. Dory over to Trail. Dooley tries to find something, nothing there. So back out to Trail. Pass it off to Lee. So Dooley will set something up again. Trail tries, and Dooley attacks the side, makes a move, turns the ball, drops the ball, but they're going to give it back to the ball on contact. So they push Dooley into the corner. Throws it upside and makes a shot, but handled by Kidd. Great save, but a good move by Dooley also. Great play by Massey, looking to make something happen from the corner. So Glenlawn will circulate it. Let's see if they make something happen. And thrown on the play and scoring. Number 2, Abigail Dick, scores to give Glenlawn a 3-goal lead back. So after Vincent Massey had chipped away at the score and got themselves back into the game and even tied it, Glenlawn has scored 3 in a row. So Lee looks for the inside, nothing there, she's guarded well. Thrown over the top of the head, and Shippett will take it and will try to find some room down the floor, but it's blocked on the play. thrown over the head of the intended player, Ditter, and that's a turnover. Just a little confusion there. So Lee cuts to the middle and shoots, and handled by Kidd, and it comes out, and the rebound is actually grabbed by Dooley, but then pulled out of her hands by the Glenlawn defender. So Lee just about scores. I'm sorry, I don't think that was a goal. I don't think that went into the net. I think that's a mistake on my part. But anyways, as it stands right now, it counts. So 9-7. But right back is number 8 from Glenlawn, who will restore the 3-goal lead, Amber Young. And she's had a good game tonight. Now clarify for me as we go further though, just the ball, the entire ball has to go on the inside of the post, does it not? Yeah. Regardless, it's 10-7. Turnover on Glenlawn gives the ball back to Massey, who's going to look to try to get back to within 2. And Dooley's coming in hard. Defended well on the play, but I think they're calling her on a travel there. Okay. To Earl, who will try to find something, but it's knocked out of her hand, so Glenlawn will retain possession of the ball. Into the corner for Ditter, and right through her hands, and that's going to be a turnover. Looks inside, try to find some room there, but shot by number 5 from Vincent Massey, and that would be Alana Markovic. Handled by Kidd, and Glenlawn will take possession. Earl over to ship it to Abigail Dick. And ship it will try something, but handled by Mitchell, looking down the floor, but covered on the well by Mitchell Dewick again, who's trying to get down ahead and make something happen. Picked off on the play by Abigail Dick, so it will be Glenlawn ball with 8:43 left in the second half of the Winnipeg High School Girls High School Team Handball Championship. So Abigail Dick will cut to her left and grabbed on the play. And they're going to call a 2-minute penalty on number 20, Jory Trail. And she's had a good game. Looked inside to ship it, and she's held on the play, so that will be a turnover back to Glenlawn. And I got to be thinking as I watch Mitchell just drop the ball that she should be trying to get it back to the Glenlawn as soon as possible to try to get the ball back. And yeah, so inside to, oh! And Abigail Dick just about has a goal there. Nice clean and clean opportunity to shoot, and just missed the one side of the net. So it will remain 10-7, just under 8 minutes left in the second half. Lee comes back onto the floor with Vincent Massey still with only 5 players on the floor. Cassie's looking for something, and Lee's in the corner and tries to work on Ditter, but nothing there. Good defense by Ditter. And they're calling passive play. They got their hands up for passive play, so, and they're still going to hold it up. they're going to call it. Not fast enough, so turnover and Glenlawn will get the ball. Oh no, pardon me, timeout. Okay. So with 7:08 left in the second half, score is 10-7 for Glenlawn. And again, I would say that the trend continues for the most part in the second half, and that is that the goalies are dominating this game much more so than the offenses are. They've had their opportunities, but the goalies have handled most of the shots on both sides of the floor, Monique.
Like, right now, only one person attacking. You got to be in motion. Boom, 1, 2, 3, all on the move, all attacking, all looking to score. Okay? We could, but we're down 1 right now.
And I gotta believe that with 7 minutes left in the game, it's lots of time. But Glenlawn still needs to make sure that regardless, their ball control is a priority now for the rest of the game. And Vincent Massey is going to have to take a bit of risks. So Dooley's up and tries to get away, but blocked on the shot. Now, because it's blocked, it remains Vincent Massey ball. So into Dooley, who's going to attack the middle and look for something, but not there. Guarded well on the play. So up and down the floor, but it turned over right back to Vincent Massey. And again, as we said a few minutes ago, it might have been better just to try to stay in control of the ball, but come up with some control, but try to push and make something happen as you suggested. So Lee has the corner shots, but handled by Lee. So Earl passes the ball up and into McConnell. And Glenlawn will set up with 5:49 left in the second half. So 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. And Vincent Massey's needing to score. Move by Dooley, who unfortunately will travel on the play. Turnover to Glenlawn. Yeah, she did push off too. So Earl. Massey. Thrown inside, looking for something to happen, and handled by number 16, Cameron Latimer. 4.5 minutes left to go in the second half. McConnell looks for something, nothing there. Cuts inside, pushed on the play, but back out. Play continues. Dick looks for some, passes inside to Abigail, but handled on the play. Inside of McConnell, but too deep, so she will bring it back out. Knocked away on the play by Dick, and up and looking inside, but back out, it did her. Latimer looks inside, nothing there. But 3 players on the line right now. We're on the line for Vincent Massey. So Dooley grabs the ball, throws it back up, and looks inside to Kiasi, but nothing there. Grabbed on the play by Latimer. Kiasi blocked the shot by Young. And that will be Glenlawn ball with just over 3 minutes left in the second half, and she will throw the ball across the court, looking for McConnell, but just behind her and over her head. So Vincent Massey will get the ball back, looking to try to get within 2. So Lee will take inside and look at good score, and handled by Kidd, who looks down the throw for Ditter, who will look at cut into the middle, but just wasn't able to grab the handle on the ball, and it'll be. Markovic taking the center. Looks over forward, makes a nice move to the inside, but good defense on the play by McConnell too. Number 4 from Vincent Massey, Mitchell Dukes, had a great game. Oh, just about mishandled that. And with 2 minutes left in the game, Glenlawn continues to with a 3-goal lead and calls a timeout. So you, at this point in time, with 2 minutes left in the game, now Vincent Massey has the ball. What would you do right now, coach? Pardon me, Glenlawn has the ball. Vincent Massey's down by 3. What would you do if you were the Vincent Massey coach right now? Get up on the floor.
They've got to do this, however, on their half of the court, and it collapses should someone get away on them.
Taking the bounce shots, but we're bouncing them right off.
So they come up and chase, they have 1 or 2 chases out there.
I want to send her back right now.
Nope. Do we want to start manning up?
Yep, may as well.
Yep. Okay, everybody take a man.
Sure.
Stay in full court press.
It's full court pressure, one-on-one defense, just like basketball.
Turnovers are key.
Yeah.
And you're the Glenlawn coach. What are you saying to your team right now?
I'm saying my team right now, 2 minutes left in the game, they're working to make sure you take your 3 steps first. That's how it's supposed to be. You have 3 more steps, then you make your passes.
And you got to be thinking Vincent Massey is going to say pressure, just as you said, and they're going to be in the face, so you got to help each other out. Don't abandon someone out there with no help, and timeout, travel, something. Make sure they have someone to pass to. As you called. Defended down the court, and out of bounds, but that will be pushed on the play, so it will remain Glenlawn ball. And again, as I said, you'd think that they would try to get the ball back to Glenlawn, even Vincent Massey, because the time is going to be an issue right now. So they will circulate, and there's nobody out pressuring the ball, which is interesting. So knocked away on the play, and looking down the floor is Dooley, who looked outside and thrown out of bounds and away, intended for Olivia Andrews. So with a minute, just under a minute, 15 left in the game. Glenlawn looks inside and nothing there. So picked off on the play and turned over by number 16 from Vincent Massey, Cameron Latimer. Good work by Cameron to get the ball. So thrown inside to Lee, who will look to Kiasi. And they're going to have to score quick. Look inside to Kiasi, who will drive, and well, they're going to call her on a charge, but a good move inside by Kiasi. Just over 40 seconds left, and Vincent Massey's trying to pressure, looking down the floor. And as I said, make sure you have somebody to pass to. Double dribble will give Vincent Massey back the ball, but just under 30 seconds left, down by 3. Great save by Kidd, and just over 15 seconds left in the game. And Vincent Massey's pressuring, but I don't know if it's going to be enough anymore, Monique. They're gonna kill the clock now, and it's going to be over. Taken on the play by and Vincent. And the Glenlawn Lions are your 2018 Winnipeg High School Team Handball Championships. Congratulations, Glenlawn. And not to take away for anything from Vincent Massey, who had a great game, just not able to score. And the final score is 10-7. We're going to go to a few highlights in here just a minute, just ahead of the awards presentation. But in the meantime, I'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening for the Winnipeg Girls High School Team Handball Championship between Vincent Massey and Glenlawn, with Glenlawn coming out on top 10-7.
I've got medals here, so if you girls just want to come slowly, one at a time. No, I never ends. All right, guys, we're going to get the captain for your banner. All right, I got one more thing to do here. We've got an MVP award to give out. So from Glenlawn, third year, team captain, really taken on a leadership role. She contributes to the level of excellence they have achieved this year, whether or not she was scoring. Congratulations, Anna McConnell.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Just waiting for the cue. We are here with MVP Anna McConnell. I just want to say to start off, that was a fantastic match.
Thank you. It was a good game. Glad we played Massey. It was a good competitive game.
So I just want to ask, how much work did it take for you to get here?
A lot. You know, we put in a lot of practice. Probably practiced 2-3 times all year. Each week, all year. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good game. A lot of work.
How much does this win and this title mean to you personally?
Personally, it means a lot to me. I've played since grade 10, and the past few years we've lost in the finals after going pretty much undefeated all year. So to win this
Guys,
year,
am I saying anything? Am I doing anything now?
And what's the next step for you in your handball career?
I'm hoping to play juvenile this year, and then we'll see what happens after that.
All right, thank you. That's all we have for you.
All right, thank you.
All right, so that concludes the Girls High School Handball Championship.
Are you
Please
playing
be sure
the
to check
highlights?
out LRSD TV for other broadcasts, or you can even check out LRATC to join and be a part of this program or other amazing vocational programs. Thank you.
Okay, on behalf of the Riel School, LRSD TV and the Winnipeg Manitoba Team Handball Federation, I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. We appreciate you coming and staying with us to watch the Winnipeg Girls High School Team Handball Championship between Vincent Massey and the Glenlawn Collegiate. We appreciate joining. We hope you'll join us in about 20 minutes from this time for the Boys Championship between Fort Richmond Collegiate and Dakota. Thank you.